This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for September 6th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Shinedown are bringing the second leg of the Revolution's live tour to the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, Massachusetts on September 23rd. Papa Roach and Spiritbox are also on the lineup, and tickets are still available. Check the link in the show notes of this episode to get them. The Osbournes have announced that their podcast is back after a 5-year hiatus. The show is coming back for a 20-episode run, with episodes focusing on individual members of the Osbourne family and Sharon, Ozzy, and Kelly Osbourne sitting together to tell family stories. Jimmy Buffett's sister, Lori Buffett McGuane, spoke about fighting her own cancer battle alongside her famous brother. In an exclusive interview with People magazine, the 74-year-old sister revealed that she and her brother Jimmy were, quote, diagnosed with cancer about the same time. She said it was 4 years ago and Jimmy was actually diagnosed first. When Jimmy found out that I had cancer, he brought the whole family and the dogs to Montana to be with me. Jimmy's sister was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. She said her relationship with her brother became closer, saying, quote, we talked before and after our scans. We shared a club that nobody wants to join. Lori says she's now cancer-free and was, quote, thunderstruck that Jimmy didn't make it. She credits her brother with pushing her to keep going. Professionally filmed video of Metallica performing Ride the Lightning on August 13th in Montreal, Canada, has been released by the band. The M72 World Tour continuing with a makeup show this Saturday night in Glendale, Arizona. James Hetfield tested positive for COVID, causing the second night of the Metallica takeover in Arizona to be postponed. The band announced yesterday that Ice Nine Kills is not able to perform on Saturday night, and they're being replaced for that show only by Suicidal Tendencies. Metallica are also set to be playing night number 3 of the Power Trip Festival coming up next month. In a recent interview with Danny Wimmer Presents Power Hour, Maynard James Keenan from Tool talked about his band's participation in the upcoming 3-day festival alongside Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Judas Priest, and Metallica. He said, quote, it's overwhelming to be put in the same list with those people. All you can do really is not worry about it. Just kind of do what you do and try to do it the best you can so you don't look like a clown next to these superstars. TMZ reported yesterday the cause of Bob Barker's death has been reported as Alzheimer's disease. His death certificate claims the 99-year-old suffered from the disease, something he dealt with for years before his death. His longtime representative, Roger Neal, said, quote, up to 2 months before his passing, Bob Barker routinely participated in conversation and bedside exercises. The longtime vegetarian never publicly announced that he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, but he did star in a 2013 PSA for PETA, which claimed not eating meat could help prevent the onset of Alzheimer's disease. A number of Freddie Mercury's personal belongings are set to go under the hammer this week at an auction at Sotheby's in London. The sale, which will include the Queen frontman's baby grand piano, the same one he composed Bohemian Rhapsody, Killer Queen, and Don't Stop Me Now on. The auction follows a month-long exhibition called Freddie Mercury, A World of His Own, featuring never-before-seen private collections of over 1,400 of his personal possessions. More than 130,000 guests have visited the London exhibition to see the collection, with huge numbers exceeding expectations. Nirvana announced yesterday they'll celebrate the 30th anniversary of their final studio album, 1993's In Utero, with a massive box set. The album will be reissued in a number of formats coming up on October 27th with a slew of previously unreleased material. The bonus features on the remastered collection include 53 previously unreleased tracks, including 2 never-before-released full concerts from the In Utero tour. The physical super deluxe edition of the box set has a removable front acrylic panel with the album's iconic Angel cover art, as well as a 48-page hardcover book with unreleased photos, a newly designed 20-page fanzine, an LA tour poster lithograph, and replicas of the 1993 record store promo Angel Mobile. The Gaslight Anthem are back with a new single, Little Fires, from their upcoming album, History Books. The album serves as the band's first album since 2014's Get Hurt, with a release date scheduled for October 27th. It also features the previously released track Positive Charge and the Bruce Springsteen duet History Books. The album's available for pre-order now. Later this month, the Gaslight Anthem will embark on a U.S. tour. Tickets are already on sale. And speaking of touring, Pop Evil has announced the Flesh and Bone Tour with special guests Fame on Fire and Lilac. The dates start in Fort Smith, Arkansas on October 28th and wrap up in their hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan on November 22nd. And the Rolling Stones are set to release all the details of their upcoming new album, Hackney Diamonds, today. It'll be the band's first album of new music in 18 years and their first release without Charlie Watts. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and Ron Wood are sitting down with Tonight Show host Jimmy Fallon live on YouTube starting at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They'll be live from the Hackney neighborhood of London. The band's saying the album may come from Hackney, but it's made for the whole world. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 170, featuring Spencer Charnas from Ice Nine Kills, is available now.